Hello, guys. Good evening. Welcome, everyone. How are you guys today?
Hello,
Great, thank you.
teacher.
Hello, teacher.
So
Fine.
great.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our session. Happy Thursday. It's almost the weekend. I know that the majority of you are pretty excited for the weekend and are waiting for it. So I know you are excited about it. Guys, I really hope you're having a great week so far. Today is Thursday. Today we're having our 5th day, which means that we are already in the middle of the cycle, guys. Time flies. Ya mitad de ciclo today. Today we're having our 5th class. Time really like flies fast. So we are going to start. I am going to share my agenda. We're going to begin with a warming up about forming nouns. That is a topic that you guys studied yesterday. Well, last night with teacher Marilyn. Then we're going to work on the book on pages 22 and 23, which is speaking activity. It's going to be a very interesting activity where I really hope and I am wishing that you guys can, speak and share your thoughts and ideas and so on. Then we're going to have a survey that is called What Makes You, we'll see. And then we're going to finish with a very short writing exercise. And you will have your break as usual from 7:45 to 8 p.m. So let's get started, guys. But before we begin, I am going to make a stop here because I am going to explain the new students again how to access, especially new students, how to access Moodle, ¿ok? Voy a hacer aquí un stop rapidito, chicos. Esto para explicarles nuevamente a los estudiantes nuevos cómo acceder a la plataforma de Moodle. Ya ustedes, los estudiantes que nos acompañan desde ciclos anteriores, pues saben muy bien cómo funciona esta plataforma. Sin embargo, para aquellos estudiantes que son nuevos este ciclo, pues de pronto todavía como que no hay mucha claridad al respecto. Recuerden que este instructivo está en la carpetica de Google Drive que yo siempre creo para ustedes ciclo tras ciclo. No es la misma carpeta de los ciclos anteriores. Esta, pues ustedes aún siguen teniendo los accesos. Yo nunca las elimino. Ahí están todos los, pues el material y demás. Esta es la carpeta de este ciclo, de ciclo B1.4. Voy a volvérselas a compartir por acá, chicos. Here. Casi siempre lo estoy compartiendo todas las clases para que ustedes tengan pues acceso a ella y puedan revisar las diapositivas o las diferentes actividades que vamos realizando clase tras clase. Aquí encontramos un documento que se llama, un PDF que se llama Instructivo para acceder a Moodle. Ingresar a Moodle es muy sencillo. Ustedes simplemente deben ir a la dirección web que aparece acá, incluso en el PDF, ustedes ya le pueden dar ahí clic y ya los va a dirigir a la página de Moodle, ¿sí? Cuando ustedes deciden que si ustedes pasan su cursor por acá, pues no va a haber no va a mostrar nada, pero cuando lo pasan por acá, les va a aparecer la flechita que me indica que ahí hay como un archivo adjunto o que, bueno, los va a direccionar a la plataforma. Cuando ustedes le den clic acá, los van a poder ver en la pantallita algo como esto, que es el aula virtual del aprendizaje. Tenemos pregrado, posgrado y pre-instituto de lenguas. Si ustedes son estudiantes activos de la universidad, ustedes saben que nosotros como estudiantes también tenemos un acceso a Moodle. Sin embargo, no va a ser el acceso con el que ustedes ingresan a su sistema de la universidad o a Moodle de la universidad, sino es el del Instituto de Lenguas. Entonces, sí o sí deben ingresar a el último que dice Instituto de Lenguas. Ingresen la letra E, seguido del documento de identidad que es cédula para ustedes. Nadie de acá tiene tarjeta de identidad porque todos ustedes son mayores de edad. Entonces debe ser su cédula con el cual está registrado en el Instituto de Lenguas. Por ejemplo, si su documento de identidad es 193-92-874, pues antes de ingresar el número de documento deben ingresar la E de estudiante, ¿ok? E de estudiante. Tanto el usuario como la contraseña es el mismo, ¿listo? E, nuevamente, el documento de identidad. Para visualizar su curso, van al vínculo Mis cursos en el módulo de navegación cuando ustedes ingresan a Moodle. Dicho módulo puede aparecer de dos modos diferentes como se puede ver en las imágenes. Voy aquí a hacerle un poquito de zoom. Here. Entonces va a aparecer Mis cursos, ¿cierto? Puede aparecer en una, digamos, en una subcarpeta también al lado izquierdo, o les puede aparecer directamente, ¿sí? Ahí, Mis cursos. Al ingresar encontrará un número de módulos con sus respectivos ejercicios que deberá realizar. Ellos irán apareciendo o desapareciendo paralelamente al desarrollo del curso, uso del libro, etc. Nosotros tuvimos cambio de libro, de este ciclo, entonces no sé si a ustedes todavía les aparecen los cursos bueno, a los estudiantes antiguos y todavía les aparecen los cursos de Moodle de los anteriores ciclos. No sé, porque pues mi Moodle es un poco diferente al que a ustedes les aparece. Entonces yo no tengo, digamos, como acceso a esta parte de mirar si a ustedes todavía les aparecen los cursos de los ciclos anteriores. Puede que les aparezca como puede que de pronto no. Bueno, entonces, ustedes aquí van a encontrar los diferentes módulos. Hay un módulo que es el 0, ¿sí? Este siempre va a aparecer que es como un training. Ahí dice que es obligatorio. Ustedes pues yo se los recomiendo porque Moodle siempre es un poco fastidiosito con el tema de los signos de puntuación, de los espacios, de las comas, de los apóstrofes, de las mayúsculas, de las minúsculas, en fin. The password is the same, Freddy. It's the same user. Your username and your password is exactly the same. Letter E, and then your ID. Okay.
Thank you. I didn't know that.
Okay, of course, no problem. So your user and your password is exactly the same. Okay, A de estudiante, and then your ID number. And that's it, guys. Y listo. Entonces ahí pueden acceder a todos los ejercicios. Por eso es que yo les digo que les recomiendo pues el training, especialmente a los estudiantes nuevos, para que vayan como que se familiaricen un poco con el tema de cómo funciona Moodle, porque a veces puede ser que ustedes marquen la respuesta correcta, pero resulta que no empezaron con mayúscula, o resulta que se les fue un puntico, o resulta que el apóstrofe no fue digamos, fue diferente, o bueno, o simplemente no lo pusieron. Entonces, puede ser que la respuesta esté correcta, pero al momento de escribir se les fue algo extra o simplemente, o también lo pudieron haber omitido. Entonces, por eso es importante que aquellos que es su primera vez trabajando con Moodle hagan el módulo 0, que es el training, ¿ok? And that's it. Y ahí van trabajando en los diferentes ejercicios de Moodle, ¿ok? Para mis estudiantes nuevos, chicos nuevos, is it clear with this?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, it is.
Okay, very good. Ahora, ¿cuándo es el plazo máximo para trabajar en Moodle? Yo siempre les dejo, nosotros terminamos en la clase 10, ¿cierto? Clase 10, terminamos, hacemos examen, speaking, usualmente les dejo hasta el siguiente día para que trabajen en Moodle, ¿ok? Entonces, para que eso lo tengan muy en cuenta, porque yo debo subir las noticas y debo generar las definitivas, entonces, y pues para que ustedes tengan en cuenta pues los tiempos y demás, ¿ok? Okay, guys, so let's continue. We're going to begin with a warming up activity with a review about forming nouns. So this activity is going to be very similar to the one that we did yesterday. Yesterday we did one with adjectives, but now this one is with nouns. So you guys are going to drag and drop the different words to or the different words with the suffixes to form nouns. Okay, so for example, we have organize, propose, approve, perform, correspond. So organize, organizement, organizer, organization, organize, organelle. Which one, or where would you put this one?
Organization.
Organization, okay, very good. We kind of like, it changes a little bit, you know, the spelling can change a little bit. Recuerden que el spelling en algunas puede variar y demás. So guys, I'm going to send you the link on the chat so you can start practicing this. Hold on. There we go. Please, guys, take a couple of minutes for you to work on the exercise and then we're going to check. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Alrighty, very good. So please start. When you guys finish, please let me know. Guys, while you finish, I'm going to call the attendance, okay? While you finish, I will be calling your names. Okay. Acevedo Cuevas, Saray.
Present, teacher.
Okie dokie. Albarracín Caballero Cristian.
Present, teacher.
Okay, very good. Álvarez Becerra Andrés.
I'm here, teacher.
Awesome. Ayala Viloria Joeli.
Here, teacher.
Okay. Vaca Yaina Andrea. Andrea, Vaca.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, good, good, good. Cárdenas Flores Gilbert Niger.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Carrero Bonilla John Hammer.
Present, teacher. I'm here. Good evening.
Okay, good evening, my dear. Cordero Castellanos Brian Miguel.
Good evening, I'm here.
Okay, good evening. Córdoba Miranda Stephanie.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Durán Ardila Silvia Alejandra.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Fonseca García Freddy.
I'm here.
Awesome. Liscano Ariza Judy Lisette.
Here, teacher.
Great. Lozada Díaz Diana Lisette.
Present, teacher.
Ujú. Lozada Uribe Daniela.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Muñoz Salazar Andrea Juliana.
Present, teacher.
Good. Pérez Ardila Natalie Joanna.
Here, teacher.
Awesome. Pinzón Linares Mayra Juliet.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Plata Vargas Mayra Alejandra. Mayra Alejandra.
Sorry,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay.
Present.
Okay, very good. Rodríguez Llorente Harold David.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Sandoval Miranda Angélica Stephanie.
Hi, teacher. I'm here.
Okay, awesome. Sierra Jaimes Daniela Fernanda.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Velasco Uribe Ana María.
Present, teacher. Hello.
Hello. And Vera Peña Jennifer Jimena.
Here, teacher.
Okay. Oh my God, guys. I think this is the first time that all of you are, I mean, I'm sure there is like, or there has been like more times, but you are all here like in the session. This makes me really happy. All of you are here at the same time. All of you are present in the session. That's awesome. There is always like one student that can't attend the session because he's sick or she has an important thing to do and so on. But you are here tonight. Awesome. Very good, guys. So let's start with meant. Which words, which verbs did you add in meant or for meant?
Excitement.
Excitement. Yes, very good. Awesome. What else? Which one?
Achievement.
Achievement.
Achievement. Yes. Where is it? There we go. Embarrassment. Yes. Very good. And there is another one. Encouragement. Yes. Excellent. Let's go with the second one.
Pressure.
Pressure. Yes.
Failure.
Failure. Yes, very good. Failure. Oh, pressure. Closure. Yes. And one more.
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Yes. So, where is it? Oh my God. Oh, please play. Yeah, pleasure. Very good. The next one.
Imagination.
Imagination. Organization. Very good. What else? Confirmation. Yes.
Combination. Combination.
Combined, combination. Yes. Where is it? There we go. Excellent, guys. Excellent, excellent. The next one.
Contribute.
Contribution.
Contribute, contribution. Yes.
Protection.
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 Protect,
Protection.
protect,
Restriction.
protection. Yes. Protect, protection.
Restriction.
Restriction.
Approbation.
Restrict, restriction. Yes. Restrict, restriction. And
Approve. Protect. Protection.
then which one?
Approve. Protect.
Hesitate,
Hesitation.
Hesitate, hesitation. Yes. Hesitate, hesitation. Yes, very good. The next one.
Attendance.
Performance.
Attend, attendance. Yes, attend, attendance. Okay, like I always check every day with
Before
you.
performance.
Perform, performance. Yes, excellent.
Assistant.
Assist, assistance. Uh-huh. What else?
Dependence.
But that is with this one, with this one.
Peer.
Uh,
Peer appearance.
no.
Attendance. Yes.
Attend, assist, perform,
Appearance.
attend, appear. Yes, appearance. Yes, appear, appearance. This one, appear, appearance. Next one.
Correspond. Correspond.
Corresponds, correspondence. Yes.
Preference.
Excess, existence. Yes.
Preference.
Prefer, preference. Oh.
Dependence.
Dependence.
Dependence. Hold on. Attend. Did I move one?
Yes, teacher, you put prefer in and
This one?
yes. Yes. Prefer is in ends. Preference.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes. And this is attendance here. Yeah. I moved my my mouse and it changed a little bit of the words.
Dependence.
And then which one? Depends. Yes, dependence. So we have here correspond, depend, exist, and well, why is prefer? Oh yes, prefer here. There we go. And then propose, proposal, approve, approval, survive, survival. There we go, guys. Very, very, very good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okie dokie. So as we were talking about this yesterday. Do we have a rule for this? What did we say about forming?
No rule.
We don't have rules.
There are no rules.
No, there are not set rules like why do we use this here and not this one? Well, there are not rules for this, unfortunately. So it takes time, it takes practice in order to, master forming nouns, forming adjectives, forming verbs, forming adverbs, and so on. Okay, guys, very, very, very good. Let's continue. We are going to work on our book. Let's go 2 pages. Hold on. 22 and 23. In the meantime, you can open your book while mine opens. Okay. So page 22 and 23, we are going to do the task activity. So we're gonna having speaking exercise and then also listening. We're going to look at the photos and questions below. What can you see in each photos and which question do you think it relates to? So let's take a look at the pictures here. What is happening in those pictures? Let me zoom it this way so that you can see better. So what can you see in the pictures, guys? We can see a woman that is maybe like worried here. You can see the expression on her face. What else? What about this picture?
He is looking for maybe a crowd.
Okay.
How do you say crowd is? Como trancón?
Oh, a traffic jam, a traffic jam.
Traffic jam.
Yeah, maybe they're stuck in the middle of a traffic jam. It's like summer, you can see it. So maybe they're like sweaty and they're like stressed because there is a traffic jam, or they had a minor
Or sometimes happen in the sky.
or some,
Exactly,
yes,
like a meteorite.
or yes, okay, maybe something happened in the sky or passed by, and then they stopped the cars in order to see what's going on, or maybe they also had a minor car accident and they're like looking for a police officer or something, maybe. What about this other picture? This picture here.
Like garbage on the streets.
Garbage, and it's a maybe like it's a city, and then
Plastic bags.
yeah, plastic bags. Okay. What about this guy?
Maybe it's a guy
A
that
rainy
is
day or
doing a concert and it's raining.
Okay, yeah, very good. How do so
But
maybe
he
he's in a
he
concert.
was prepared.
Yeah, maybe he's in a concert, but then he thought like, oh, okay, maybe I'm gonna bring a
He's
jacket.
enjoying something.
And then he's gonna be ready for the weather. Yeah, maybe he's in a festival, and or maybe they are just like throwing water and then having fun like that. I don't know, maybe, but he seems happy. He's smiling. He seems that he is having a great time. What about this girl?
Like depressed. I
She's
don't know.
relaxing.
Okay, well,
Paradise.
yeah, well, we can't see her face, so maybe she is only she's enjoying the sea, the beach. She's just like thinking or
She's reflecting.
or she's reflecting. She's yeah, maybe. So we don't know, we can't see her expression on her face, so we actually don't know if she's worried. I mean, she doesn't have like a face where she is sad or crying, but maybe she's just like thinking or yeah, thinking about something or appreciating what is in front of her.
The weather is nice to swimming.
Maybe she's like, oh, should I go swimming? Maybe, we don't know.
In fact, she are prepared because he removed your
She's
hair.
prepared because yeah, she took off her shoes. Okay, maybe she wants to walk on the beach, and then in the I mean, she's maybe she's not going into the water, but she's, you know, walking on the beach, maybe. Next, what do you think is happening here? Is happening here, sorry.
In a newspaper, like disaster or something.
Yeah, so maybe, well, the newspaper is showing that something bad happened. We don't know what exactly, but it's not good news for sure. And then what about this last picture?
Spider.
Yeah, it's a spider, a big one, right? Maybe it is someone's pet, or maybe this one talks about what makes you feel scared. Okay, so now we're going to see the pictures, guys. Here, the pictures, no, the questions below. What makes you happy, guys? What makes you happy? What is something that you think makes you happy?
My friends, I
Your
will
friends.
say.
You would
Yeah.
say your friends.
Because
Eating a
when
lot
I
of
had,
delicious-
Oh, sorry. So Freddy, go ahead, and then there was another person. I don't know who was it.
sorry.
Who was?
it was me.
Okay, Freddy, go ahead.
Yeah, I was trying to say that when I hang out with my friends and always laughing, or where they support me in ups and downs, and you know, they are always there for me.
Okay.
That's why I really enjoy that.
Okay, you enjoy spending time with your friend, and that makes you happy. Okay, what else, guys? What makes you happy?
This year, I guess that maybe eating a lot of delicious food.
Eating delicious, eating your favorite food, eating food that you love, that you enjoy. Okay, yeah, that makes you happy. Okay, very good. What else? What else is something that makes you guys happy?
Share time with my loved ones.
Okay, spending time spending time with your loved ones. Yes, that is for sure. Your family, your friends, your partner, your girlfriend, boyfriend. Okay, very good. Okay, your pets, maybe your pets make you happy. My pets make me happy.
My job.
My job, yes. Yes, my
Okay.
job. Sorry, who was saying something? I think it was Daniela. No.
Sleep, teacher.
Oh, sleeping makes you happy. Okay. Me too. Sleeping makes me happy. Sleeping makes me happy on a Sunday. Like, Sundays are the most.
Saturday and Sunday afternoon
No.
and the evening.
I have to work on Saturday, so Saturdays are not fun for me because I have to work all day. I mean, they're fun at night when I'm done working and I'm like free.
Taking a nap.
Taking a nap makes me happy. Okay, yeah, during the day, maybe like today, I started working at 8 a.m. No, at 7 a.m. today. And then I finished at noon, and then I started working at 1:45 again, and I finished at 4, and I took a 30 minutes nap, and it helped me a lot because I was feeling kind of tired, and that made me happy because I was like, oh, I could sleep. I mean, it wasn't like a long time. It was like a 25-minute nap or a 30-minute nap, but that made me happy. The next one, guys, what makes you depressed?
Lack of money.
Lack of money, for sure. Lack of money can make people feel depressed, like sad, like worried. Yes. Okay. Interesting. What else?
Bad notes at university. That makes me depressed.
Bad grades at university, that makes you feel depressed. Okay. Especially after you studied or yeah,
Yes,
after you studied
teacher.
a lot and then you don't
That's
get
the worst feeling
Mhm.
ever.
And then you don't get the grade that you wanted, that you expected. But you know, a grade is not always like the most important thing. I learned that as a teacher, that a grade, it's not like a grade doesn't tell who the student is. It's just a number, and that's it. The most important is what you learn, and that you actually can put that into practice. A grade is not like. And then I learned that as a teacher. When I was a student, I was like, oh my god, I always wanted to get good grades, but then I realized that they're not that important. But when I was at university, a bad grade made me feel depressed. So I totally understand you. I totally understand that. Anything else, guys, that makes you feel depressed?
When a relative died. or friends or someone
Mhm.
who do you
That you
that did you
love. Mhm.
care or love?
That you care about or that you love passes away. So yeah. The next one, what makes you jiggle? Do you know what this means? It's
I
like,
laugh.
No, teacher, can you?
yeah, it's like laugh, but not like what
Una
you,
risita.
yes, exactly. It's not like when you laugh because someone said a joke. It's or when someone told a joke, sorry, when someone told a joke, it's when you are laughing because of the situation, maybe like a risa nerviosa, we say that like in Spanish, or like hee something like that. You know, it's not the way we normally laugh, so it's a different kind of laugh. Okay, so maybe when you are nervous, when we are nervous, we laugh like this. So what makes you jiggle, guys?
When you have to present or talking in a scenario like a new
When
project,
you're
or
nervous, yes. When you are in
when
front,
people you when people that you admire.
admire, yeah, when people that you admire, you are in front of people that you admire, yeah, we tend to get nervous, and then, or when we are talking in front of a lot of people and then we feel or we get nervous, we can do this. Next one, what annoys you or makes you angry, guys?
Hungry.
That's
Starving. Starving.
Okay, when you're hungry, that makes you
Maybe if I'm trying to study and there is someone that is very loud.
okay,
know?
when you're trying to focus, when you're trying to study, and then another person is like listening to music and or being just
Yeah.
loud, and then you cannot focus on what you're doing. Yep. Yep. Anything else?
The lies.
Lies. Yes. Okay. Yes. I hate them as well. I hate them. That makes me angry. That makes me feel angry. For me, someone that is not punctual makes me angry because I'm very punctual. I mean, I try, and I am always punctual. So when I have to wait, it really makes me feel angry and stressed. For example, if I know that I have to be on a particular place at a certain time, and then I usually get 5 or 10 minutes before the appointment, and then if I am not there on time, I feel stressed, angry as well, and that annoys me. Being late annoys me, but when I'm usually late is not because of me, it's because of something else, you know, something else happens. So that makes me feel angry because I like to plan my time. I am very strict with my time. So that makes me feel angry.
Sometimes
Teacher,
it is out of your hand.
teacher, all English teachers that I know are very punctual. I don't know, it's a
You think so?
yes, I think so.
Okay, that's interesting. So for me, you know, someone that is unpunctual or being late or having to wait, it makes me angry. Like I'm usually a very calm person. But when I have to wait, I just can't. I hate waiting. I hate it.
In my
Anything?
case,
Yes, Julie?
when I yes, in my case when I talk with someone like very important conversation and she or he cell phone
Oh,
and she or he didn't pay attention to what I say, it's very angry for me.
yeah, that makes you feel angry. Yeah, it also happened to me as a teacher when I am in a classroom And then it has happened. It doesn't happen like frequently, but it has happened that and it happened to me last week. It wasn't my group. It was another, I was helping a teacher because he was sick. So I had to teach his group for 2 hours because he was on a sick leave. And then there was a boy that was, playing with his phone while we were in class, and I was teaching and I was explaining the topic. That makes me angry. When I'm talking to people and they're not paying attention to what I'm saying, and they're looking at their phones, that makes me feel angry. That annoys me. That annoys me. Not many things annoys me, but those things in particular, yeah, they make me feel like angry. What about stressed? Guys, what is something that makes you feel stressed?
When you are concentrate and someone arrives to talk or distract me, it's like silence and move on.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Anything else, guys, that makes you feel stressed?
When the thing goes in the way that I don't want it.
When you're working in a team and then maybe they're not listening to you, or they want to go in or work in a different direction, and then I understand that makes you feel stressed. Okay. And
Maybe
yeah, Frey.
being stuck in a traffic.
Okay, being in a traffic jam, especially when it's rush hour, that means hora pico. Ugh.
Yeah, if I got an appointment
And then
I can be late.
yeah, especially when you have something important going on and then you have to be on time at a place, and then you can't be on time because of the traffic. Guys, and when you are stressed, angry, annoyed, what helps you to relax?
Listening to music and playing my favorite playlist.
Okay, awesome. Anything else,
Go
guys?
swimming, teacher.
Go swimming, Harold?
Yes.
Okay, what else? Sleeping. For me, it helps me when I take a shower. So when I'm stressed and probably I'm sweaty, I hate it. So I usually take a shower, and then when I listen to Ricardo Arjona, which he's my favorite singer. Whenever I listen to him, I feel like stressed, angry, mad, or for something. But when I listen to him, I feel better. I feel like in love. I feel better. I do feel better.
He's my favorite singer, teacher.
He's your favorite singer as well? Yeah. That's good. He's my favorite singer. I love him.
Cani Garcia.
And
Cani
Garcia is my little sister's favorite singer. I like her. I mean, I like her, not as my sister does, but I like her. She sings nicely. So listening to Arjona and taking a shower makes me feel relaxed. Anything else, guys? Okay. What scares you? Darkness?
Yes.
Okay, darkness.
Say claustrophobia.
I'm not sure. Let me check for that word, because I think it's claustrophobia, but I want to check. I want to double check. Let me check. Claustrophobia.
I think it is.
It's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure, so I wanted to double check. Claustrophobia, it's the same thing. I wanted to check first before I said something incorrectly to you. So it's the same thing, claustrophobia. For me, cockroaches. Cockroaches is scary.
Oh, teacher.
I was going to say that.
I hate it.
I hate them. Like, I prefer not to get in a place, not to, when I see a cockroach in my room or something, I prefer not to sleep in my room and then go somewhere else.
Or those that are able to fly around.
Goodness, it happened to me once, that I was going to get into, I don't remember where, I'm not sure if it was the kitchen. I think it was the kitchen. No, the kitchen, no, the bathroom. So I turned on the light, and when I turned on the light, there was a cockroach there. So I touched the cockroach. I yelled, and then my family, they were like so worried because they were like, what happened? And then I started like, oh my God, I want to die. I touched a cockroach. It was like the worst thing ever. It's so disgusting. I hate them. I hate them. They scare me. They scare me for sure.
There was a time that I confused one with a butterfly. And it was landing on my shoulder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I think I'm scared of cockroaches because when I was a little girl, I was probably, I don't know, like 7 or 8. I'm not sure. I was with one of my aunts, and I was and I slept there that night because I loved going or visiting my aunts and uncles. So when I was a little girl, I used to sleep over there. And then I remember that one night I was sleeping with one of my aunts, and something was, like touching me, and I couldn't see because light was off. So I remember that I couldn't sleep that night. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't sleep either because I was like feeling like something like was touching me everywhere. And then the next day I told my aunt, and I told her, oh, something happened, and then I felt something. I don't know what it was. And then she was like, well, I'm going to look for maybe it was an animal or a butterfly or something. And then she told me, oh, it was a cockroach. And I was like, oh my God. So that cockroach was like touching me the whole night. And I think that from that moment on, I started to hate cockroaches. I think that's what I remember. It was a horrible situation. Guys, and what gives you the creeps?
What's the meaning of scripts?
Like scare you. Like creeps is like ponerle los palitos de punta. What gives you the creeps?
Ghost stories.
Sorry?
Ghost stories.
Ghost stories. Okay. What else?
But
When I have, or when I, sorry.
No,
Daniela, and then you, okay?
See movies based on real life, but
Horror movies based on true stories.
yes.
Okay, very good. Judy, what about you?
When I see an accident, or when I have an accident.
It happens to me that I'm very nervous. I'm usually a very nervous person, so I am not able to see an accident or someone bleeding, or no, I just can't. That gives me the creeps. And when I am alone in a house that is not mine, I'm usually like scared. I don't know, for some reason I'm like scared. Okay, guys, now we're going to listen to 5 people answering one of the questions. Which question does each speaker answer from these questions? And then what reasons and examples do they give? So we're going to listen to them, and we're going to take note of what you hear. Clear, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's start.
Unit 2, Recording 4. 1.
There are a few things that scare me, but probably one of my biggest fears would be spiders. I just really, really hate them. The the small ones aren't so bad, but when you get a big one, like in the bath, if you find it in the bath when you go in, that's just really, really horrible. And I can't really, I wouldn't ever want to touch one or anything like that. Sometimes I get somebody to go in before me if I think that there's a likelihood that there might be a spider in a room. But yeah, that's probably one of my biggest fears.
2.
My problem is that nearly everything makes me giggle because it depends on my mood. It depends if I've not had much sleep, for example. Oh my goodness. Then I just can't hold the giggles in. And the more serious it is, like if I'm at work or something, the worse the giggles get because I know I'm not supposed to do it. So if somebody says something that I find mildly amusing in normal life, if the stakes are higher and I'm at work and it's a really important meeting and I'm a little bit tired, then I just go to pieces. It's terrible. And somebody can just look at me the wrong way and I've gone and I cannot stop either. And the more I try to stop, the more impossible it is. It's even happening now. Brilliant.
3.
I think it's fair to say that I am governed by time. I think I resent it, but it's true. And the idea of being late just makes me really, really stressed. I always try and get somewhere. Well, I always try to get where I'm going at least half an hour in advance, because the idea of being late just, there's a chemical reaction in my body, and I can't deal with it. So I would say that being on time is very important to me, and if I'm not going to be on time, I get incredibly stressed out by it.
4.
I think something that's quite new to me makes me really happy. I've recently become a father, and seeing my little boy when I go home is like the best thing in the world. And going through the front door, and often he'll hear the front door open, and I can hear him wherever he is around the house, kind of shouting and screaming, and then he'll run down and just give me like a massive cuddle, and it's just the best thing in the world, and it just fills me with joy. Seeing his little face, he's happy, I'm happy, and it's just amazing. Yeah, hearing him laugh makes me laugh, and yeah, it's something that's really tough, but actually the main thing is it just makes me so happy all the time. So yeah, my little boy.
5.
I find things like crime and war and poverty and things like that very depressing, because there doesn't seem to be a solution. I don't think there ever will be, and that's depressing, because we hope nobody really wants those things to exist, and yet they always do. It's like illness, and as soon as we've cured something, another illness pops up, because that's just life. So, yeah, that makes me sad. And some of those things, we can work on and improve upon. But again, you can't help feeling like people are just people. And unfortunately, we're stuck with those things, I think. It's humanity.
Do you need to listen to it again, or you got the main ideas?
Yes, teacher, listen again.
Listen
Okay.
again? Okay, go ahead.
Unit 2, Recording 4. 1.
There are a few things that scare me, but probably one of my biggest fears would be spiders. I just really, really hate them. The small ones aren't so bad, but when you get a big one, like in the bath, if you find it in the bath when you go in, that's just really, really horrible. And I can't really, I wouldn't ever want to touch one or anything like that. Sometimes I get somebody to go in before me if I think that there's a likelihood that there might be a spider in a room. But yeah, that's probably one of my biggest fears.
2.
My problem is that nearly everything makes me giggle because it depends on my mood. It depends if I've not had much sleep, for example. Oh my goodness. Then I just can't hold the giggles in. And the more serious it is, like if I'm at work or something, the worse the giggles get because I know I'm not supposed to do it. So if somebody says something that I find mildly amusing in normal life, if the stakes are higher and I'm at work and it's a really important meeting and I'm a little bit tired, then I just go to pieces. It's terrible. And somebody can just look at me the wrong way and I've gone and I cannot stop either. And the more I try to stop, the more impossible it is. It's even happening now. Brilliant.
3.
I think it's fair to say that I am governed by time. I think I resent it, but it's true. And the idea of being late just makes me makes me really, really stressed. I always try and get somewhere. Well, I always try to get where I'm going at least half an hour in advance because the idea of being late just, you know, there's a chemical reaction in my body and I can't deal with it. So I would say that being on time is very important to me, and if I'm not going to be on time, I get incredibly stressed out by it.
4.
I think something that's quite new to me makes me really happy. I've recently become a father, and seeing my little boy when I go home is like the best thing in the world. And going through the front door, and often he'll hear the front door open, and I can hear him wherever he is around the house, kind of shouting and screaming, and then he'll run down and just give me like a massive cuddle, and it's just the best thing in the world, and it just fills me with joy. Seeing his little face, he's happy, I'm happy, and it's just amazing. Yeah, hearing him laugh makes me laugh, and yeah, it's something that's really tough, but actually the main thing is it just makes me so happy all the time. So yeah, my little boy.
5.
I find things like crime and war and poverty and things like that very depressing because there doesn't seem to be a solution. I don't think there ever will be, and that's depressing, you know, because we hope nobody really wants those things to exist, and yet they always do. It's like illness, and as soon as we've cured something, another illness pops up because that's just life. So, yeah, that makes me sad. And some of those things, you know, we can work on and improve upon. But again, you can't help feeling like people are just people. And unfortunately, we're stuck with those things, I think. It's humanity.
Okie dokie, guys. So what does the speaker number 1 talk about? What does the speaker number 1 talk about?
About a spider.
What scares you?
Yeah, what's the question? So the first one is what scares you? And then what does she say?
The spider.
Yeah. When she finds a big spider in the bath, for example, and then she said that she sometimes gets someone else to go in the bathroom before her if she thinks that there is a spider there. So that makes her feel scared. What about speaker number 2?
Are you sick? What make you giggle?
Yeah. So, and then what does she say?
That it depends on the situation and the mood.
Okay.
At that moment.
And then she says something
But when she does sleep well.
Yeah, exactly.
When she is tired.
When she's tired, when she doesn't sleep well, and especially in a serious situation, for example, at her job. What about speaker number 3? What's the question that he or she answered?
What makes you feel stressed?
Yes, what makes you feel stressed? And then what makes
you, teacher?
Exactly. He's like
Being
me. He's like me. He says that he's governed by time. Yeah, I totally understand him. He's exactly like me. What did he say?
That she being a bit late because he tries always be kind.
Yes. He says that he always tries to get somewhere half an hour early, and he can't deal with being late. So he's like me, and whenever he feels that he is getting somewhere late, he starts feeling stressed. So he's governed by time. Okay, number 4, speaker number 4.
What made you happy?
Yes, the question is, what makes you happy? What did he answer?
The father seeing her little
father.
Very good. So he recently became a father, and coming home when he sees his little boy, when he gets home, his love and so on, that makes him feel happy. And what about, yes?
Sorry, he said something like franator. What is that? Oh,
Well, I don't remember the word in particular.
Something about front door.
I listen like franator or franator.
Front door. Oh, maybe he front door. At the front door.
Right, this word.
Front door? Oh, like this. And we're going to write in the chart. Front door. So that means the door where they enter their house. That's the front door. La puerta principal, the front door. So he was talking about when he sees his son, he feels very happy because he can see his face and his love and so on. So and then I guess he mentioned something that the boy waits for him at the front door. And what about the last speaker?
Depressed. Nice.
Depressed. And then what did he say? She. It was a lady. What did she say?
Crying.
Poverty, war, illnesses. Yes. She says that there doesn't seem to be a solution, and nobody wants those things to exist, but they do. I mean, those things exist. And she also said that as soon as scientists cure or find a cure for an illness, then another pops up, another illness appears, and it's like we are stuck with those things. So that makes her feel depressed. Okay, guys, so we're going to do one activity. You are going to conduct a survey and talk about the questions in exercise number 1. So I'm going to send you to the groups so that you guys share with your classmates your ideas. Not only that, I am going to, you are not going to be in the same group the whole time. So I am going to send you to different groups. So for example, if let's say Daniela, Fernanda, Diana Lozada, Freddy, and Harold are in one group, then I'm going to probably give you 5-7 minutes to ask each other those kind of questions like, okay, what makes you feel angry? And then I'm sure that all of you are going to give different opinions because we're different people. So of course we have different opinions. And then after let's say 10 minutes, I am going to switch you to other rooms so that you also get the chance to ask people from other rooms, I mean, your other classmates, the same questions, okay? The same questions, but the idea is that you interact with each other, okay? Is it clear, guys?
Yes, it is.
Very clear.
Okay, very good. So I'm going to send you to the groups. I see that Gilbert, you are connected twice.
Yes, teacher.
So I'm going to send you to the same group. Let me just find you here. You are in group number 1 here. There we go. So guys, and then I'm going to switch you. I'm going to make you change groups. And the idea is that you ask your classmates the same questions and then learn from them. So
Teacher, we have to choose a number, a specific number of questions.
Any questions that you want, any questions that you want. Okay. Okay, guys, so it's 7:10, probably at 7:20. I am 7:08, 7:09, 7:10 or 7:08, 7:09 or 7:10. I'm going to no, it's 7:09. Sorry. So probably at 7:18 or 19 or 17, around that time, I'm going to switch you to other groups. So please join. Brian, can you please join your group?
Teacher?
Teacher, are you there?
Yes.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, I want to know if I gotta start doing the exercises in Moodle.
Yes, you gotta.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta start because there is a due date, and the due date is, well, if we finish the cycle, let me check the date. So today we're having class number 5. Tomorrow is number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in 1 week from today, we are finishing the cycle, and then you will have 1 extra day. That means on March the 3rd to have everything ready, okay? To have Moodle ready, because I need to upload the grades, okay? So you have
Okay,
until
thank
Friday
you.
next week to have it ready. Okay?
Teacher, sorry.
Yes, Daniela.
You please, can you send us the Excel that contained information about our project for this cycle?
Of course, it is already here in the Google Drive.
But
Here.
I don't know, but I never found this document. It's like I copied the link, and when I try to again.
Oh, really? Does it happen to everyone, or?
I don't know if I
I could find it.
Teacher, could you send us the link through WhatsApp, please? Maybe someone, or can anyone?
Sure. Does anybody have WhatsApp web open? And then Angelica, I know that
Yes, I do.
you want to ask a question. Just give me 1 second. I'll give you the word. Freddy, can you please share the link of the WhatsApp group? The link of the Google Drive folder on the WhatsApp group.
Yes, I will do.
Thank you very much. Angelica, yes, you're raising your hand.
Thank you, teacher. I have a question about the meaning of jiggly. It's only when we have an uncomfortable situation, or it's
I mean, it depends. It depends on the person. Maybe you do it when you are nervous. Maybe you're doing when you are in front of a lot of people. Maybe you do it when you are under a lot of pressure. Maybe you do it. I mean, it depends on the person. We don't always react the same way, but it's that kind of laugh that is like this, ha ha ha, I don't know, like this kind of laugh that we sometimes have. But it depends on you. It depends on the situation. Many people do it when they are tired. Many people, or some people do it when they are talking in front of people, or maybe because they are shy, or after a bad joke, or it depends on each person point of view or personality.
Okay, teacher, but we can use this word when, for example, in a funny movie or a mischief.
I mean, when you're watching a funny movie, but it makes you laugh, you would say I'm laughing. You would use the word laugh, because it's like reírse, and the other one is like esa como risita nerviosa. So if you're watching that kind of movie that makes you laugh, it wouldn't be that other word. It wouldn't be that other word.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Of course. Okay, guys, we're going to finish our session, our first part of the session, with an activity on the Google Drive folder that I have here that says class number 5, writing activity. So there is a writing task, but it's going to be individually. Because when we talk about emotions, when we talk about feelings and what or how things make us feel, we're different. Maybe traffic jams make me feel stressed. Time makes me feel stressed, but maybe for you it's different. Maybe being in a traffic jam, it doesn't make you feel stressed. For example, being in or like being trapped in a small room makes me feel anxious, but maybe for other people it makes them feel relaxed. So this exercise is going to be individual because we all have different points of view. We are human beings, and of course we experience different emotions and situations. So you are going to create a copy like the one that I did here. How do you do it? Well, click click derecho, right click, and then there we go. Somebody already said or created the copy. So click derecho, and then it says crear una copia here, and there we go. And then of course you need to change the name. You need to add your name here. Oh, sorry. Well, you can do it like this, or you can just change name, cambiar nombre, or you open one and then you change the name here. You say, for example, I'm going to write John Carrero, for example. You are going to, and then you also write a name here. Okay. So this is for John. You need to choose one or several, if you want, if you prefer, of the titles below and make notes on what happened. So a time when I felt really relaxed, a time when I felt happy, a time when I couldn't stop laughing, a time recently when I felt really annoyed, and something that happened that gave me the creeps. So you're going to choose one of them or more if you want. I mean, it's up to you, and you're going to do the writing task. Okay, so I'm gonna be you're gonna work individually. You are going to ask me questions in case you need, but I'm going to let you guys work individually. I'm gonna be here in the session the whole time. I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes for you to work on the activity. And if we have time, because it's already 7:30 and we finish at 7:45, but if we have the time, then maybe some of you can share your writing task. Is it clear?
Teacher, how much we need to write?
How many what? Sorry?
How much we need to write, like?
Oh no, I mean, it's up to you. There is no like only like certain word
For that? Yeah.
Sorry, Natalie.
It's only write like the history when I feel.
It's only right a time when you felt relaxed. For example, you could say, oh, the last time I felt really relaxed, it was when I went to the beach last year with my family, and then I felt relaxed because I went to, or I swam in the ocean, and then we visited different places, something like that. Or a time when I couldn't stop laughing was when I, with my sister, fell off her bike, and then something like that. So you write it, your story, and then that's it. You can choose one, or you can choose several. Okay. Maybe you could choose a time when you felt happy, and then at the same time you couldn't stop laughing because something funny happened to you. So maybe it could be. So please, guys, it's here. Okay, I can see that all of you are already working on the activity. Is it clear, guys? All good or clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, so please start working. Okay, guys, I'm checking some of your writings. So as you can see, I am checking, and then I am also adding comments when I feel I need to, okay?
Teacher, sorry, you highlight the part that when I wrote in try, what 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 word can change that? I don't know.
Oh, okay. So here is consists of trying, consists of trying. No, consists in try to think. So consists of trying to think. Consist of.
Thank you, teacher.
Of course.
Try.
Consist of trying. And then, yeah.
Oh, with ing.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Try with ing. Yeah, of course. You're very welcome. Okay, guys. So it's already 7:44. It's time for you to go on a break. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. You can, of course, continue working on the activity if you didn't finish. But it's time to finish with this part of the session. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining today. See you tomorrow, guys.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Thanks, teacher. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.